Imagine spending 2 years, 2 whole years working on this. 2 whole years of your life working on a piece of paper, a few letters, maybe some numbers. And for one morning, they can feel like the most important letters you will ever see. People cry over them, celebrate them, hide them, even post them online, compare them with their friends. Parents anxiously wait for them. But here's what I want to know. Does results day actually matter? Because strangely, ask someone that's like 5 years older, for example, me, what they thought about results day, and frankly, they don't even remember. So I want to know what happens when your future arrives on a piece of paper. So I did something different today. Instead of my normal content of just being behind a screen, I decided to go out into the field and ask actual students on GCSE results day what their opinion of the results they experienced was like. Results day can feel like the moment your life is about to change. But what happens when I ask the actual students who are getting their results on results day what it really means for them or what it doesn't mean for them? Let's find out.
I did English, science, maths, geography, drama, arts, and music.
Okay, nice. And how did you find it? What subject was your favorite and what was your least favorite?
I liked all of them, but my least favorite was music.
Music. What would you say these GCSE results mean for you and your future?
It's like I showed myself that I can do what I can. Like I was able to achieve my grades I wanted, and I'm really proud. In the future, I can be able to do whatever I want to do.
If you could give one piece of advice to students out there, it doesn't have to be GCSE students, it can be primary school students, secondary school students coming up towards GCSE, what advice would you give them?
Always listen and always ask questions, and never forget, no question is ever stupid enough. Every question is valid.
Unfortunately, although I can't publish all the interviews taken due to some people being shy, it's clear that this interview shares a positive student perspective of the whole GCSE experience. However, without being an instigator, of course, I decided to step outside of the confines of the school gates to conduct another interview with this now A-level student to see if I could get a more fresh perspective.
I did triple science, I did French, history, and photography, and then mathematics.
If you had to rate your GCSE experience on a scale of 1 to 10,
Learning the content was like 7, but like the actual exams and exam season was a 2.
if you could go back to the past, what would you tell yourself on GCSE results day?
Don't rely too much on caffeine, sleep properly, and also don't stress too much about it. You will never need it after you get into sixth form.
Would you say where the biggest influences to the GCSEs that you did?
The biggest influence.
Yeah, like was it your parents or was it stuff that you really liked?
Honestly, I think it was my older sisters because they did the best they could and they ended up getting really good grades. So I wanted to be like higher than them.
And what are you doing now? College?
Yeah, sixth form.
Okay, like how are you finding that?
It's a lot more relaxed and it's like no one's really breathing down your neck, and if you don't do the work you fail. It's more independent. You do your own schedule, you have your frees, and yeah.
Coming up to A-levels results day, what would you do differently from how you did on GCSE results day?
I wouldn't cram at all. I'd more space out what I'm doing and space out how I'm learning.
Regardless of how GCSE results day went, remember that whatever is on the results sheet is just feedback to do something. If you got the grades you needed, amazing. Confirm your next step, sort out your enrollment, and enjoy the W. If you missed a grade, that's not an L. Don't assume that your whole life is cooked. Speak to your school, speak to your careers advisor today. Ask them what alternative courses are available and whether a review of the marking is worth considering if you are really close to a certain grade. And if English or maths needs a resit, treat it as another attempt. It's not the end of the road. Your GCSE results do matter, but they are just a tiny checkpoint in your life. It's not your entire future. The biggest thing now is how you quickly respond, adapt, and keep moving.